Hello and welcome to a Craftmania top tip. Today I want to show you how you can stamp on ordinary double satin ribbon and create really nice colourful effects using stamps and alcohol markers. So what I've done is I've taken a little off cut of ribbon and I've stamped on it with a large background stamp using Stays on ink. Now the reason we're using Stays on ink is because it'll literally do what it says, it will stay on our ribbon. Now although for paper crafting this would be perfect, I very much doubt you could wash these ribbons. I have a feeling it might come off or at least tarnish slightly. But for paper crafting, home decor, scrapbooking, this is a really lovely effect that you can create. So I've stamped out my floral background and now I'm going to proceed to colour it using alcohol markers. Now it doesn't matter what brand of alcohol markers you have, they should all pretty much work, but you will find different colours even from the same brand will bleed at a different rate. So do try it out on a little piece of scrap before you get too involved with it. What I've got here is just an ordinary red one, and when we come to actually colour our ribbon, instead of colouring how you would normally colour by sort of holding the pen and scribbling, I found it's much better if you literally dab the pen. You've got a little bit more control over where the ink is bleeding to, and because there's less contact with the nib and the ribbon, there's less ink coming out of the pen and onto your ribbon. I hope that makes perfect sense. I also have a green, and I'm going to show you the same again. You can do your leaves in a very similar fashion, just dotting around it. And of course you can add in as many colours as you wish to. You could even go over it and shade it with different colours of the same pens if you wanted to. In true Blue Peter fashion, I have one I've already done a little bit of, and that's here. One thing you will notice is the alcohol pen ink actually makes the ribbon quite stiff. So if you notice how flexible this part is where I haven't yet coloured it, and then look how rigid this shape is with the ink in it. Again, I don't find that a problem. I have used these to tie bows and pieces like that as well, so it will break up, but it does stay a little bit firmer than you might imagine it when you do it. That's perfectly fine. Now, I quite like the fact it bleeds out slightly, and it gives me a bit more of a vintagey Cath Kidston style effect. But I also quite like it if we add to this. So after I've coloured mine, what I like to do is take a script stamp and stamp that over the top. So again, I'm just going to apply my Stays on ink, and we're just going to stamp one of these over the top of that so you can see how that effect looks. Now I find that when you've done that, it just sort of pulls it all together and gives it a more vintage effect. And somehow it just takes the bleeding away from the eye slightly and ties it all in a little bit more. Now obviously I'm only showing you a little offcut here, so I wanted to show you this card, which is one I made a couple of years ago with one of my lessons, but it shows you how that effect works and how easy it is to do. I've personally done this with lots of different stamps on lots of different themes, coloured them in lots of different ways, and found it's a really nice way to get more uses from your stamps and give you really nice ribbons. There's so many things we can do with ribbons in today's crafting world. Even if you don't want to do that, you could of course wrap presents with them and things like that to accentuate your card designs too. So there's a lot of options for these. I hope you've enjoyed today's top tip. If you have and you'd like to watch it again, you can watch this on our website, on our YouTube channel, or in store at one of our information booths. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.